Alright folks, here we go. Dragon Quest II. We are rested and ready to go. And where are we going, you ask? Back to that one place I stopped along the way. Looks like that will take us to a new continent. It's time for a new part of the world. Once we get through all this fighting. Which is good. I'm ready for a new continent. I've complained about this before. I don't remember during what, though, in particular. I know it was an episode with Rob of something. It wasn't Tropeacetic. We were talking about certain things that exist in individual video game series that we just can't stand. We don't know why they feel it's necessary to stick to this or that practice. And I mentioned Dragon Quest is one of those big ones. You would think I would complain about, oh, look how long it took before you could see your characters in action in the battle screen or something like that. That never bothered me. However, what did start bothering me pretty quickly, and then it seemed to smooth out, and then it got bad again, is their text, their dialogue. It starts out like this. It's all this Old English stuff. Yeah, because we can't open that door, so we gotta go down here. Oh, it's the cave music. It caught me off guard. I don't know why. I meant to use a fireball to make it faster. Who got poisoned? How did I get poisoned? Come on. So, I almost did it again. I can't wait till you get cursor memory options in these games. Like, I didn't always use them playing them legitimately, but I think going forward, I for sure will be. They do all this. I always level up when I have something to talk about. Who is this? Lars. Power 1, speed 2. Boy, his stat increases are just puny, man. No new stat worth talking about. For me, it's been their dialogue. It starts out with all this Old English-centric stuff, right? And you get it, it's the universe, and it's a common thing to do, so it's not out of place by any means. But eventually they get to this point, and the remakes have all had this too, where when you go to a different region, it's defined usually by accents in the way that they make people talk. There's a lot of common ones. You'll have, for example, you'll have those who are talking with bad French accents, those who have bad German accents, things like that. And it's not that it's not cute. It is cute, and it's a nice idea to be like, hey, you are in a different part of the world. Imagine if you were traveling in the real world. This is what you would experience. That's not my complaint. The thing is, these games are so text-centric. You spend time reading them. Oh, I just had a terrible thought occur to me. Oh, I'll get to it in a second. That I feel compelled to, when I'm reading it, do that accent in my head. And it just slows me down so much. And I also don't pay as much attention to what's actually being delivered to me in that text. The terrible thought I just had as I was thinking about this is, I have to read that when those come up, which means I'm going to have to try and affect an accent. I can't do accents. I can't do voices. This is going to be a problem. I may just have to find, I'm sure somewhere on Game FAQs somebody put up the script, shoot it over to Rob and be like, Rob, record these lines for me. Just have it done that way by him. completely out of context. Ooh, I don't know what that centipede is, but I'm going to light it on fire. So, oh boy, yeah, that's going to be... That's going to be a possible problem. If I thought I was just complaining about just reading it silently in my head, and then I just realized, oh, it's going to have to be out loud. This microphone's in front of me for a reason. A bad reason. Where's this town? I guess I shouldn't complain too much. We're seeing some different enemy art, which I like. Recolor's still a thing, and they will be for a while, but it doesn't seem like quite as many. Or maybe the art is just fresher. There's more colors. Oh, I just saw the town at the bottom there. There's more colors to these guys, so maybe that helps make it feel different. I don't know. It's a better looking game despite the fact that it's not all that different. And especially when you consider they actually took some color out because it's an all-black battle screen, which it will be for a while, compared to you getting that kind of background to the battles of 1. I'm not sure. That's weird. Why did his MP go down? Sometimes these just don't operate the way I expect them to. Alright, we're somewhere. Let's see where we're at. Ghosts may wander this world under moon or sun, and at times they may even be recalled. Okay, lady. It's whatever you say. A Hamlin. Hamlin? Hamlin? Wasn't that... I'll have to look that up in a second. Here in Hamlin, not all is as it seems. Talk to everyone, for appearances may not reflect the true person. Well, that lady was talking about ghosts. Are you all weird? Some say that there is a tall tower, and in it a brave adventurer may find the Cloak of Wind. It can save thee if thou falls from a great height. Ooh, that's a trope. Although I wonder when we get to that trope if it will fit, because I believe that having an item do that for you would sort of negate it being a trope. Southwest of this village lies the castle of Moonbrook. Good to know. What you got? Tools? Don't need those. Those ones in particular, at least. Weapons and armor. Do you have anything new? You have lots of new stuff. Okay. Well, let's... Oh, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna do a little grinding. That'll probably be on-camera grinding, because, well, maybe not. You see I'm still walking, I still am walking around trees. Or bushes, or whatever those are supposed to be. I just can't help it. Dost thou have a lottery ticket? No. Some merchants give them out for free. I know, I had that happen before I had to reset a thing. Shady. Okay. Oh, no, I'm absolutely not going to play. Oh, hello. So I'm guessing I need the key to get here. Enjoying that guy's cookout. Doggy, what do you say? Woof woof. That's right. Yay! Alright! I got a puppers. Yeah. That's alright. You know what? Screw the princess. This is my party now. What is this guy doing? Oh. Yeah, sure, we've had problems before. Oh yeah, we've got a quest to do, sir. I'll return when in need. I didn't expect to get a dog. What's it gonna... You teases. You teasing bastards. How dare you? How dare you take my dog? I thought we were going to have a dog following us. Because at some point you do get the... what is the term for it? I think the game terms it as a guest character. I'm remembering in Dragon Warrior 4, you get it a bunch of times. Chapter 1 with Ragnar, the Healy slime is, or Healy the healer slime, I should say, is a guest. You don't control him, I don't think. Ooh, a Magidrake. Then 2, you control everybody. Chapter 2, you control everybody. Chapter 3 is the Tulun chapter. You hire Strom and the other person whose name I can't remember, and I think they don't let you control what they do. And then 4, you have Nara and Mara, and they have, I don't remember the dude's name, the guy who's so strong he breaks padlocks with his fist. Maybe I'm not remembering that right, I'm not sure. So, yeah, sorry, I just remembering that all of a sudden. I don't remember a guest character in 3. So I'm guessing 4 is probably going to be the first time you run into that. Although, in 3 you can simulate having a guest character if you add a goof-off to your party. I've never played far with a goof-off in the party. I do have a tendency to add them because I just have to. Although, when I get to those, that might be different because I'm not sure which version of 3 I'm going to play. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to play the DS version of 4. And, you know, I don't really remember the quality of life differences in that. I just realized I didn't pay attention to what the price of anything I was trying to get was. So, I'm going to finish this battle real fast, and then I'm going to pull up the item list. And that's just going to determine if I do a cut here or not, or if I think it's going to happen soon. You know. And of course, then, if that's the case, I will pop in when we get up a level or something like that. So 2,000 is what I'm going for. What do I have? It's about 400. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to cut it off here, and I'll see you guys either for levels or once I proceed. Literally the next battle, I go up a level. Of course. Who it is? It's me! Who it is. That's it. No more HP, no speed. I don't learn spells. I get 3 power. I hope you're as excited as I am. See you guys in a second. And another level. This time it's our buddy Lars, I believe. Yes, look at that. Whoa! Power 6. Look at you, big boy. HP 2, MP 5. Oh, and he learns a new spell? Oh, it's not one that I can use outside of battle. Stop spell. I don't use that. Or, I do use that. I won't be using it in this playthrough. So, back at it. Okay, guys. I think I've got the money. We're going to take a nap. I love from this era, you'll see as soon as these boxes go away, the beds that are just white squares blended in together. Like, there you go. You feel comfortable? It looks more like a pit or like a fridge from the top or something than it does something you would sleep on. Couple things I noticed and looked into during the walk around stuff. I noticed that MP was going down for Lars at times. It turns out the code I'm using only keeps your MP the same in battle. So using heal or antidote will lower his number. Not a super huge deal. I'm not going to go worrying about it and trying to find one that just keeps it maxed out or anything like that. There's just no reason to. Alright, Brian wants that shield, for sure. This steel's heavy. I don't know if Lars can take it. He cannot. No, it's not. Oh, but don't exit me from the thing. It just means he can't have that. I want the full plate. Actually, let's find out. Okay, still giving it to him because I know I can use it. Okay, so we're using chain sickles. Now, the broadsword can definitely go to me. Can Lars do that? Okay. No. Yeah. See, I think Lars is... Oh, he has more room than I thought he had in his thing. I'm guessing he can get the spear. So that was one of the things that I confirmed while I was doing the money grind situation. The other thing... Why does... My money looks like it's too high. I didn't do anything with money, though. I didn't sell anything. Huh, that's weird. That is 5,000 it's saying, right? I should have only had a little over 2,000. I don't know why that's the case. I mean, I guess it's nothing to worry about, but it is kind of strange. Or maybe I was looking at the... Oh, right. Ah. Thank you. Maybe I was looking at the wrong number in the battle screen. So I might have accidentally been looking at the experience count instead. That's been known to happen. Because I'm purposely not selling these so that there are times where I do have to walk around, fight a bit, get some levels in otherwise. One thing I do like about cheating this way is that by throwing this stuff away, although this happens normally too, I like when the important items like the silver key and so on start moving towards the top of the inventory. It's just one less button press. Okay, I've got something to tell you guys about one less button press. But before I do that, I should save. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to check out while I was, off screen here, I kind of reacted to seeing the name Hamlin for that town. I don't know why I thought Hamlin was... Wow, look at that. A lizard fly. That's pretty. It's got a beaver tail. Well, now it's dead, so you guys probably didn't see that. Oh, good. What's he giving me? Screw off. I don't want to... You know what? Fine. Fine. I will play the lottery, because I don't know what you actually get from that. Whoa, the baboon. You know what? We're going to save him for last, see what he does. I could have sworn Hamlin was used in another Dragon Quest game for the name. And then I thought maybe it was a different RPG. I tried searching it, got a whole lot of crap that seemed very unrelated to what I was looking for. Ah, I was looking at the wrong thing. That's not... Yep, I thought I was looking at my experience, not the gold. I'm dumb. That means I was getting a lot more gold than I thought. So, yeah, my reaction was pointless. There was no reason to react to it at all. I mentioned about pressing one less button. So, here in Chicago, we had something really weirdly special. And unfortunately, I don't think we have it anymore, but I wouldn't know if it's still there. Because we're such a major city, it's no surprise to know that we have a major sports station, right? You're going to find that in all the big cities. And ours was, at the time, it was WSCR, the score. Which, when I used to listen to it, was a... Let's see how bad this is going to hurt. Oh, not bad at all. Okay. You know what? I'll hold off on that story for a second. Oh, I didn't realize I thought it was grass I was walking on. Ooh, do I have to fight these fire guys? Oh no, it's talking to me. Help, help! Hargon is coming to destroy us all. Yeah? Oh, that's weird. Is that a pit? The floor is gone? Isn't this where the scene took place? Because I thought the princess was... Oh, you fight in here. Okay. Let's do that then. Oh no, not surround. Well, that means we have plenty of time to talk. So WSCR The Score, it was a CBS station back when I listened quite regularly. I am a sports guy, but I'm not your typical sports guy. I'm not your rah-rah sports guy. It's not super important in my life. If I were to watch a football game right now, it would be from 2010 season. That's how far back I am. This feels like if I search, there's something here. Also feels like I'm wrong. So, oh yeah, kill it. No, kill it. Oh my god, you guys. Kill the metal slime. Hit the slime. Oh good, now we're asleep. I woke up. I can't hit for crap though. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's really not a whole lot of XP, is it? I thought it was going to be like 1,000 or so. It's 135, which is a good amount, but I don't know, that wound up being disappointing, I feel like. Maybe there's metal babbles and stuff. I didn't know they started off this early in the series. You know what? I'm an idiot. They were in DQ1, now that I think about it. I think it was only metal slimes. I don't think I saw any other metal ones. So, I'm not the type of guy, despite being a sports fan, that you would think would listen to a sports station, but I really only listened to one show, and that was called The Boers and Bernstein Show. There's a video game connection here. I hope I haven't talked about this stuff before. Yeah, I'm opening this door because I got a key. I don't care if it's open on the other side. What you gonna give me? Oh. Did those imps loot this place? Yeah, they sure did. What do you gotta say? The Mirror of Ra was lost long ago in a swamp southeast of Hamlin, in the place where 4 bridges can be seen. Okay. So, we need to grab one of those. There's a video game connection with the Boers and Bernstein show. The names are Terry Boers and Dan Bernstein. Dan Bernstein, I believe with the original or the second, I can't remember which one, was actually the announcer in the NFL Blitz game. So if anybody's a fan of that and you just remember some of the lines from that, that's who Bernstein is. Who went up a level? I did. Power 3, reaction 4, HP 2. Okay, that's a better level up than what we had seen. Can I walk through this? Oh, I can. Okay, so maybe there's more here than I thought. But I'm worried that some of these are... Okay, I can't walk into the pits. Wait, why here? Oh, they're just showing that there's like a hole in the roof. There's a hole in the roof? I have a feeling I'm going to have to walk on the outskirts of this somehow. Yeah, guys. Now, if only this had like 1,000 XP. Well, we went up a level. I can't complain too much. Lars, it was your turn. Speed 7, no more strength. Hopefully you got a spell. HP 1, MP 2. No, that was not great at all. Because I don't care about your reaction speed. Oh, there's somebody sitting here. Hello. Oh, that's a lot of zombies, and I just learned that they like to do the stupid thing. You know what? Does this affect the group? Doesn't matter. Did it too late. Oh wait, it didn't affect us. I'm getting some tremendous blows all of a sudden. Perfect. Now, I don't know that's not going to be that one trope about how the special spells just never do anything for anybody, because there's only so many of those in Dragon Quest games, and they do usually have an impact. So what was special about this show was they had some really funny weekly type of segments. Who Ya Crappin', Friday Fung, Tournament of Bad, comes to mind. Things like that just kind of built up over time. And they also were, I was not running my clock. Boy, I am going to have to not keep doing that. Woe is me, for I am the unhappy ghost of the King of Moonbrook. Oh, you're over here. To make matters worse, my daughter has been cursed and transformed into a common mutt. Oh, that's why the... Okay. Okay. I am burning with shame. No, you're just on fire. Huh. Hang on, I'm going to look at a map. I feel like there's something I'm supposed to be walking around here. You know, actually, hang on. I do like what they tried to do with the... Oh, come on, NPC fire. Why? Why always... Okay, good. Move the other way. You can't move this way. Move the other way. Yep. Exactly what I was thinking. Wow, that hurts. So... Shoot, I did that thing where, because I started thinking about other stuff, I completely lost track of... I remember what I was talking about, I don't remember why I was sharing that with you. Look at this. Look at this, what are we gonna get? A person who has to be standing and more poison. The princess has been transformed by a curse. Only the mirror of Ra can break the spell, for in that glass one sees her true self. Okay, so I need her, the pup, to look into the thing. So I do get a dog as a party member, technically. That was to the east, they said, right? I'm going to keep that part of this episode, I think, because that matches the chapter situation from the guide, because this doesn't go into the next chapter yet. What are you giving me? You're dropping leather armor? It's a centipede. So weird. Oh god, I wish I could remember why I wanted to tell you guys about the Boris and Bernstein show. That would be real great. Let me look at a map and figure out where the hell I'm going. World map, where are you? So there's Hamlin, there's Moonbrook. Oh, jeez. Shoot. Okay. Okay. So it is east, like they said, of Hamlin, but also east. More east of Moonbrook. It's southeast of Hamlin. Oh, interesting, because the Tower of Wind... Huh. Because I thought we were going to the Tower of Wind to get the Mirror of Ra, but the Mirror of Ra on this map is listed elsewhere. So let me actually look at the details of this guide and see what it says, because I'm not sure. Oh, those are bridges. That's why I'm confused. Okay, it's another example of what you see in DQ1, where you got to you've got to search the ground on the world map. So that's, we're going east. We gotta get somewhere where we can see all four bridges on our screen at one time. So that is our mission. What the hell was I telling you guys about? Oh, I got it. I remember now. Okay, because the key thought was wanting to press fewer buttons. So Friday Fung was kind of a gonzo show in the sense that it was Friday Fung the show, but what it was going to be specifically that particular Friday would always... Anima sleep. It was going to be different. In one of them was Tales of Laziness, and people would talk about these weird things they did in a moment that they just felt super lazy. fun way to engage with people. And one of the first episodes I ever heard of this show was somebody who I didn't expect to actually make me think about this in any way, shape, or form. And it sounded like other people at the radio station started doing this too because of this guy who called in. And it's the silliest thing in the world. It has to do with using a microwave, where he started doing this practice. Oh, I see 3 bridges. Army ants. Oh, you know what? While we're here, this way I might get more army ants to kill if they call them. By taking like an extra turn out of it or something. So this guy said that he was so lazy that when he would make something in the microwave, what he actually would do is he would figure out, you look at the directions and it says, put in the microwave for X amount of time. And so he said he would round the time up by the same number in order to avoid pressing zeros. So here's what I mean. Okay, I can see them right here. I'm guessing it's going to be in the marsh. Oh boy, lots of guys here. So if it said, for example, put in the microwave for a minute, most people will press 100 and then the start button, right? This guy would press 111 and then the start button to avoid having to lift the finger off the panel and then have to press start as well. And it's the stupidest thing. But everybody started doing it. I found it. Oh, I don't get any happy music for finding the mirror of Ra. Unbelievable. Well, that was faster than I thought. Because I thought we were going through a tower for that. So how do I get her to look at it? Do I just look at her and I can't get back that way? Look at her and then use it? That's what I'm going to try first. And that'll probably finish it up for this episode. So that impacted me with video games because I mentioned earlier the idea of cursor memory as an option in these games. Before I ever heard that idea, I would never turn cursor memory on because I felt like I need to know that it's going to start in the same place every single time so that I know the move I'm going to make and I need to know without question because I want to do Y is going to take this many presses down to do, or none at all if all I'm doing is attacking, for example. After hearing this guy share his little microwave thing, nothing changed for me except the people, the producers and the hosts and so on, kept bringing it up from time to time on there and about how it's weird, but they all adopted his thing with the microwave. And that I think some people said there's other things they found that they could apply that rule to as well. I don't remember what they are though. And just hearing how infectious it became to them wound up infecting me. Not with a microwave. I actually don't use a microwave that often, but it infected me with games where I'm like, I do want cursor memory because we do end up spending most of the time. Oh, wait, how do I get back up? Oh, okay. Ooh, big smoke. So now cursor memory is all I want because Suikoden, I'm always hitting auto battle except for boss fights or what have you, And, this is a weird fight. Let's see if I can take this guy out or not. Hey, heal should hurt the zombie. Come on. What is this? Oh, good. You healing slimes aren't going to be a pain in the ass at all, are you? One more try at getting him out of here. There we go. Ah, damn it. Stop it, you healers. Oh my god. Okay. We're going to have to take them out first. Man, 3 heals on a high HP zombie. That is not good luck. Do. I think I can one-shot this guy. Nope, I'm wrong. That's okay. He's got to make a choice. Oh, his choice was to attack. Bad choice. Get this zombie out of here. But there is no cursor memory in Suikoden for auto battle. And I miss it. I want it. And I use it quite regularly. I don't know if that's just a Final Fantasy or just a Square thing. I don't know how widespread that is. I never really thought about it. And certainly not lately, because more modern RPGs have found different ways of doing things. They've become more action-oriented, for example, like a hack and slasher or like a Mass Effect. And then you get, you know, crazy interesting things like Kingsway or something along those lines, where that's completely different too. So I don't know how widespread that actually is. I think it's a thing RP players know, though. We're familiar. I'm curious about something with the stats in this game. Good thing we got that leather armor again. Who is it? It's Brian. Power 5 is nice. Speed 2. HP 2. He's not really the tank character you expect him to be, I feel like, with that HP. Oh man. That's such a weird thing for an enemy to drop, isn't it? Like, that just seems strange to me. Excuse me. Alright. Come here, you. Hey, look at this. Behold, the mirror reflected back the image of Princess Alyssa. Suddenly, it shattered and the enchantment was broken, freeing the princess from her furry form. Hey, we remember her. Oh, dear cousin, thou hast freed me beyond all hope, and yet not from this old English. To repay this, I offer thee my loyalty and service as the Princess of Moonbrook. Please take me. Oh, there's the music. Please take me with thee on thy quest. Okay, so let's take a look at her situation here. Level 1, of course. Yeah, look at that strength. 2? It's awful. I'm assuming she's level 1 again. Bamboo stick and clothes. That's all I need for a night on the town. Oh! She starts with heal more. That's interesting. I wouldn't have expected that. Hey, I got a ticket. Yeah. I guess I should know how to play the game. As the lottery wheels spin, push thy controller button to stop them. 3 sun marks win the first prize, a golden card. What the hell is a golden card? 3 star marks win the second prize, the wizard's ring. Look at them using symbols and not letters here. There may be further prizes too. Yeah, they may be the only one. Oh, it's in the text box? Yep, I got that weird orange or pear or whatever that is. Oh, I totally won. That was close. As a consolation prize, I'll give thee another lottery ticket. Stop giving me trash. No, I know how to play. I know how to lose at gambling. Thanks for the help. Oh, good. This is starting out just like before. Isn't this exactly what I just got? Yeah, great. Yeah, it was. Oh my god, this is... No. I cannot. Gone forever. Let's equip her real fast. Oh my god. Freaking NPCs, man. Yeah, I know what you're dealing. There's no way she can do the steel shield or the full plate armor. You know what? Actually, that was one of the tabs I opened up. Why am I even guessing? Items. So she can use the bamboo stick, the magic knife. That's the best we've got here for weapons. For armor, the clothes is it for her for right now. I doubt she can use shields. She cannot. There's helmets in this game? I haven't seen a helmet at all. What the hell? What the helmet? Oh, she can't get anything here. I thought... Oh, magic knife was at the last place. Alright, well. Nothing like finishing strong here, right? So, let's go ahead and pull up the list. So, we are moving on to the middle time frame. And we're going to do the... let's see here. We're going to do the characters list. Ooh, there are 46 rules in the characters list, so here we go. Or, I think the I Know You series of rules is in here, which is why it seems like so many. Rule 5, Logan's Run. These RPG characters are young, very young. Average age seems to be 15. I'm assuming that's true here. But they don't actually tell you. It's not a part of a bio or anything that I have access to. So I'm saying no. And they certainly aren't living lives that we can say, oh yeah, they're totally high school students or something. It's not Persona. Rule 6, Single Parent Rule. RPG characters with 2 living parents are almost unheard of. As a general rule, male characters will only have a mother, and female characters will only have a father. The missing parent either vanished mysteriously and traumatically several years ago or is never referred to at all. Frequently, the main character's surviving parent will also meet an awkward end just after the story begins, thus freeing him of inconvenient filial obligations. We didn't have to think about this too much with Dragon Quest 1. There was no parent reference. They said descendant of Erdrick, but they're all referring to like a line of a family line, so there's that issue. So we can put that game aside, not having it. This one though, we do. My character, the King of Might and Hall, is alive. That's one parent for one character. Canox, Lars from Cannock, is his father is also alive. The princess's parents appear to be dead. Or, well, the father is dead. None of their mothers are mentioned at all. So, I'm going to say yes to this one, even though it's not necessarily the opposite gender thing that they're talking about here. It's still the fact that there's no 2 living parents. So, I think this one gets a trope point for that. Some call me Tim. Good guys will only have first names and bad guys will only have last names. We don't know if Hargon is first or last name. Dragon Lord was a no because it was a title. Now we have a name, but we don't know. It sounds like a first name to me. So I'm going to say no. Nominal Rule is Rule 8. Any character who actually has a name is important in some way and must be sought out. Most of these characters don't have names other than our 3. There's... No, I guess this fits, right? This does fit because... I would have to say yes. The only names we have are Hargon, you, and then your 2 party members. I don't recall anybody else having a name. That's not a title or nothing at all. So, yeah, I'm going to give it to this one. Maybe I can be argued out of that one, but, I'll leave that up to you. The higher the hair, the closer to God. Let me take a look at our hair. The Prince of Cannock's got some crazy hair, but he's not the main guy. So I'm going to say no. Yep, here we go. The Hey I Know You. All right, so let's take a look at these characters. These are the party members that we will acquire. Spunky Princess, who is rebelling against her royal parent and is in love with the hero. No. She's not rebelling against her parents at all. And we're family, that's gross. The demure, soft-spoken female mage and healing magic specialist who's not only in love with the hero, but is also the last survivor of an ancient race. Nope. You started off fine, but the way it went, no. The tough as nails female warrior, I can stop reading. The achingly beautiful gothy swordsman, we don't have those as far as I can tell. The big tough angry guy, nope. The hero's best friend, nope, family. The grim selfish mercenary, no. The character who's actually a spy for the bad guys, I don't think that's going to happen here. The weird bonus character, I don't think there's a weird bonus character unless you want to talk about the dog, but this goes on to talk about side quests and so on, which we didn't have to do. And the nauseatingly cute mascot, again, who is useless in all battles, you could say the princess has a dog, but I don't think that's in the spirit. Hey, I Know You Too. So now we're talking about the obligatory antagonists. The amazingly good-looking and amazingly evil long-haired pretty boy. We haven't seen Hargon. I'm going to put a question mark. Who knows? The guy could be a hottie. The villain's loyal right-hand man. Typical early Dragon Quest games. We're not going to see Hargon till the end, Now watch me be wrong. It's going to be the next thing we see. The villain's attractive female henchman. So far, no henchman. We'll come back to it. Your former ally who supposedly died and was forgotten about until much later in the game. We don't have that. No Kane here. Irritatingly honorable foe. I don't think we're going to run into that here. No General Leo. The insane clown or jester. Doesn't look like it. I guess we don't know what Hargon looks like, so fine. I don't think it's going to be the case, but we'll come back to it if that turns out to be true or not. The mad scientist. Nope. Science? You gotta wait till Dragon Warrior 4 when they get into alchemy science. Although that game does have evolution in the weirdest form ever. And an adorably cute little creature. Nope. And finally, not finally, but for this group of rules, Hey I Know You 3, which is Rule 17. Now we're talking about NPCs, a townsperson or crew member who wanders aimlessly in circles and never quite gets where he is going. We almost had that, or maybe we did. I don't remember how I scored it with Nestor in DQ1, but not here. Although the Prince of Cannock was pretty close. That guy was going nowhere fast and making me go around. But that's not an NPC. Hilariously incompetent or cowardly soldiers? No, we usually don't see that. In fact, the first soldier we really see in here is, we just saw the trek he had to make while wounded. An NPC with a crush on another NPC? No, haven't seen that. A group of small children playing hide and seek? Have we seen a child in 2 games in Dragon Quest at the moment? We might have, I just don't remember them. The wise and noble Captain King / High Priest. Boy, what do you guys think? Because this is real 50-50 for me. We have these kings. They seem wise and noble. But we don't hear people... I'm going to say no because we don't hear NPCs going like, God, it's so great that this is our king, or anything along those lines. So I'm going to say no. And we haven't run into a second in command of theirs that we have to learn is evil when we can tell they're evil. An NPC obsessed with their mundane job? Haven't seen that yet. An adult NPC who has nothing better to do than play kids games? Maybe the lottery shops, but I'm going to say no. And the young women group obsessed with my female party member? No. Rule 18, Chronos complaint. The less the character talks, the more words are put into his mouth. Again, a silent protagonist, and again, not that situation. even though that will become pretty common. Rule 34 is Zap, which becomes a Dragon Quest spell. Most villains in RPGs possess some form of teleportation, so that's about them just zapping in and out, which we don't see happen here. Rule 56 is Siegfried's contradiction, which is just because someone is weird doesn't mean they're important. We don't really have that character here. 61 has to do with the henchman quota of being 3 lovable women. We've got a question mark about henchmen to begin with, so we're putting a question mark there. Rule 91, wherever you go, there they are. This is about the villains finding us, but doesn't happen in this game. Rule 118 is Stop Your Life. No matter what kind of exciting dynamic life a character was leading before joining your party, once there they will be perfectly content to sit and wait on the airship until you choose to use them. Based on Setzer from Final Fantasy VI, we don't have that. We probably could consider it for Dragon Quest IV because you're going to get that cart that they can all sit around in. The Gojira Axiom, number 124. Talking about giant monsters. We haven't seen those. 136 and 137 is dealing with beautiful women, part 1 and 2, which is that all the good-looking young females are there to help you, and that all the good-looking middle-aged female characters are out to kill you. Again, this is based on a looks thing, which is hard enough to judge in some ways anyway, but more importantly, you can't tell in this game. You know, you can easily say the reason why this princess is helping us is because she's a cousin, you know. Rule 152, stealing the spotlight. This is about those who briefly join our party. I was talking about guests in Dragon Quest games, but we haven't had that yet. 159 is, in 160, you have bad is good and good is bad. This is about the type of good guy and the type of bad guy being the opposite of what you think. Our heroes are all princes and princesses, and they don't fit that realm. As for Hargon, I'm going to say no. Nobody's referenced him having been a part of any of these kingdoms before as somebody people trusted and what have you. So I'm going to just say no now, but maybe I learned something and I wind up being wrong. Last rule for this batch is the ineffectual ex-villain theorem, which is no matter how bad and tough one is, once they join our side, they start from level 1. No, we've got our characters. I'm sorry, I skipped one. That's the General Leo exception to the previous 2 rules, which still, it doesn't fit, so... So we don't really add too much to this particular trope fest. However, I will say it does seem as if this one might be a little tropier. I feel like, I don't know, the way that they're coming up, that I guess I can't compare because I'm not doing them in as large batches. So forget everything I'm saying. We sit currently at, let me pull up the count. Pull up the count. So we only added 2 more tropes to this list. So not a whole lot. And so that gives us a total of 10 out of 278, which puts us up at 3.6%. So at the moment, it's not challenging its predecessor. But we are, according to this chapter list that I've been going by, we're about a third, maybe 20, it's more than a quarter. No, it's actually, I'm wrong. It's exactly a quarter. Based on these chapters, we are a quarter of the way through the game. So with that, I leave you now, and we will see you on the other side of the next episode. Take it easy, my guys.
Let's Player needs food badly.